thanks for staying with us. So we still have our guest, who is a woman of many successful paths. She's a highly rated film actress, top-notch movie director, producer per excellence. She's a prominent rights activist and a successful entrepreneur. She's a producer of the blockbuster movie currently setting the pace in the cinemas nationwide, Labake Olododo, which is the warrior lord. Welcome with us, the latest mother-in-law in town.
Yay! Iyabo loaded! 17th of April, shutting it down.
So we got announced here, so we have our invites.
Definitely, I will send it.
Hi.
Ashwebi has finished since 3 weeks ago. But I'll send it.
Anyways, tell us about the movie.
Labake Olododo, the warrior lord. It's a story I had about 9 years now. I had it just in my head. I wanted to write a story about a very strong woman, you know, a female warrior. And I started building the story in my head gradually. And about 7 years ago, I wanted to produce it. Then we're still doing DVD, I think. So, but thank God, me and the marketer then we're going back and forth on the cost and all that. And then we didn't eventually shoot it, thank God. And I kept it in my head until recently. Was it like 2 years ago? Woman King.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So I went for the, you know, movie premiere with all my costumes. I think I even won best dress and all that, you know. And I watched the movie and I was like, oh my God, I have a story similar. And I was like, I think this is the time for me to shoot this movie. And I just called up my team. I said, I'm inspired by Woman King. I have a story similar, not the same storyline, but you know, about a female warrior. And I really want to tell it and go all out.
So the trailer,
and that was it.
The trailer is out there, and I was expecting, you know.
Talk about the trailer. Let me just play. I think we have it trailer. Let's watch it. Let's see the trailer.
Kamak Baro. Mo rẹwà nínú aṣọ yìí.
Ibo ti rí.
Ìkan nínú àwọn olùkọ́ iléèwé ló fi ta mí lọ́rẹ.
Arẹwà obìnrin ogun alágbára ìlú kò sí. Wọ́n máa retí àǹfààní láti jọ ní ìbáṣepọ̀ tó dánmọ́rán.
Arẹwà ọkùnrin ń jayé ọba. Mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ̀ dénúdénú.
Ó Làbákẹ́, ṣó ṣe ṣe kí mi àti ẹ mọ́ pàdé mọ́.
Adé bọ́ lájọṣepọ̀ lábẹ́ òrùlé mi.
Ogun tí mi ò mọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ṣé wàá fẹ́ kí n lọ kú fún?
Ìpín rẹ̀ mọ̀ ni.
Mo fi ọ́ joyè akọgun ìlú kò sí Nápòlì lọ. Kábíyèsí ẹyẹ kàánú wa ọ̀rọ̀ tí ń bẹ lẹ́yìn kẹ́ bá a dá sí.
Wọ́n ń kó wa lọ́jà inú fu ẹ̀dọ̀ fu la fi ń lò.
Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ẹ ó yọ̀ǹda èmi àtàwọn ọmọ ogun mi.
Ẹ̀ẹ̀kan ni ọmọ Akínkú.
Àjàṣẹ́tẹ̀ là ó jà.
Wọ́n sì dá òkú ìlú wọn padà.
Lónìí ni wọ́n fi hàn án. Tẹ́bọ̀ ní túkàrà túkọ̀rọ̀ kí jẹ́wọ́jẹ́wọ́ rẹ̀ ọ̀bá mi. Èmi ajá o. Àjọ̀dún ni ó ní ọ̀rẹ́ èèyàn. Èmi Làbákẹ́ mà ní. Èmi ọmọ àpọ̀tọ́bọ̀ òrùjà. Ẹ̀sùn bulẹ̀lẹ̀ ti ṣe wí àṣọ. Kíyà ọ̀yà káwọn dànù.
Did you do that?
Yes.
Hey, was that real? The last one.
You get to see it in the cinemas.
You were completely lost in that character.
I had to.
I had to ask you if it was you in that.
I had to.
Amazing. I have to tell you, seeing the first thing, what I'm seeing, really beautifully shot. I mean, the pictures, definitely.
And it's even more beautiful when you get to watch it.
Wow. So what are you hoping to inspire from this story?
A lot, everyone. You're going to take something about, you know, something from it when you go, because it talks about love.
Okay.
It talks about betrayal. It talks about trust. You know, it talks about the strength of a woman. It talks about so many things, so many things.
So it also talks about duty, because I saw that you were asking to be relieved of a
Yes, it talks about duty. It talks about dedication, devotion, and a little bit of me in this modern age played out in the movie. She was a strong woman who believed in fighting for her people, you know, and she gave her all. And she was very loyal to her family. She also wanted to please, like she wanted to please every single one. And sometimes it also teaches us that when you try to please, you can't please everyone. When you try to please everyone, you're going to get burnt, you know, along the line.
So for me, when I heard the name, I was like, Labake Olododo, this one was like, this person, she's a very forthright, honest person, and a warrior. But I know that people have been hailing you like you haven't done a movie in a while. You haven't done a cinema movie in a while. Like this is, how did it feel to put your money into a new project, you know, like trying to do something different, and you know, there's some established names already. How was your heart? How was your your blood pressure when you were trying to put this together?
My blood pressure was going up and down. It wasn't easy, but one thing I felt worked for me was, I said to myself, yeah, but on this journey, I don't know it alone. I'm not going to just do me alone. I'm going to carry a lot of people along, my team, people I believe in, like Biodun Stevens. I feel she's an amazing director, and I feel she's not even giving her flower enough, you know, because she's really good. And I had a lot of team, you know, people that even though I took a break from the industry, I was still producing, you know, movies. And when I first came back, I started with the YouTube. So I had used that to form my team, you know, some that had worked with me, the new ones, brought everybody together. And I listened. I remembered when we put Sonjo, who actually was the DOP on the set and the editor. I was watching, I was in cinema watching Odu and Dekola's movie. And Funke and I were sitting right next to each other. And there was a shot we saw, and people said, Talo Yashei. And I was like, we said it together. Like, who shot this job? And right there, one of my team was with me, said, oh, it's Sonjo. And I was like, And I said, oh, he's my editor, but not the DOP guy. Funke said, Iyabo, you better use this guy as the DOP. And that was it. So I listened to everybody. Biodun Stevens had something to contribute, Alaba Ultimate. A lot of my team had something, you know, even...
It takes a village.
Yes, it takes a village. Even the youngest person on the team, maybe just the chaperone, will come and say, Mama, I think this, and I would listen. So I listened and I took everything that was right from everyone, and we just made a beautiful movie.
I feel like, I'm looking at you so gentle. You've been talking gently since, and the person I saw in that movie was like, I had to first, you know, go stay in the village with my warriors for like, we're there for like 2 weeks to get used to the environment. I had to get dialogue directors. I think I had 2 different dialogue directors. One actually came to stay with me in the house, teaching me how to speak in the Oyo language, you know, reading my script with me. But I wasn't serious at first. I was busy going up and down. I would just tell him, have you eaten? Have they given everything? I'm coming. You know, but along the line, I just thought, you know what, I had to take this 2 weeks break, go on set, stay there with my warriors, train, learn how to fight. You know, I was going to the gym from day one to build my muscles, you know. So it was a whole lot. But if you want something good, you have to just give it your all, because that's, you know.
Your kids are not in your movies.
Priscilla was actually supposed to be in this movie, but, you know, Priscilla fell in love. I was going back, so fell in love and was going back and forth Tanzania, you know. And she had all, and she's like, Mommy, I'm sorry. And I'm like, don't worry, because even our Yoruba is not that strong. As I was like,
sorry to come back to this Tanzania matter, because when they told you that our boyfriend is from Tanzania, how did you feel? All the way, there's nobody, this is Nigeria. There's nobody in Nigeria, it's Tanzania.
For me, I embrace all culture and all humans, maybe because of the way I came into this world. I don't know how God did it, but I have a lot of families from different tribes, you know. So if I start with my mom's side, I would say my mom's mom is from Edo, Benin City. And her dad is from Iyabo, the Fetuga family. And then when we go to my dad's side, her mom is half Delta, half Igbo. Yes, and then his dad is from Ogun State, right? So my brother married, he has a child with a South African woman. And also, you know, married... where's she from? The Scottish lady. My grandfather married, my 2 grandfathers married different wives. So I have half caste.
United Nations.
I have half caste United Nations. Do you understand? I have the Muslims, the Hausa is from Jos. I think one of our step grandmother is from the northern part. So I have all these tribes, and I grew up with all this, you know, so I was okay. The only thing is that I just had to do my research, you know.
There's a fan here asking me a question. Please, ma, can you ask her that question again? Was that her real breast that you saw?
Go and watch it now.
Was it real? Somebody just said it. If it's real.
You have to watch it now.
I saw the trailer and I was thinking in my head that, you know, I was thinking when I saw the name, I thought it would be shot in the times of the kind of, how would I put it, the
prehistoric times.
Prehistoric African time setting where they had not met any kind of modern Westerners.
Yeah.
And when I saw the full trailer, it was shot in between. What was the idea itself of the story itself? Was there a clash between modernity or Westerners when they were trying to colonize us?
No, so for now, like even if you go to like the village, you go to Oyo State, you still see all these mud houses there. People still live there. People still ride on horses. People still cook with.
So it's still modern. What you call prehistoric is still happening.
It's still happening till today. That's just it's because we are here. That's why we feel like it's not happening. I mean, you're traveling, you go into the remote areas.
I want
you understand? You see all these mud houses, and you be like, you go to some place, they don't even have electricity.
My grandfather's living in mud house, but
they are living.
Yes, for 7-9 years they've not had lights, and they're living. So it's still.
So the movie is showing where, and where? Currently showing.
It's showing in all cinemas. All cinemas.
Within and outside the country, or just in Nigeria for now?
In Nigeria for now, but it's gonna. We're gonna announce UK very soon, I think. Should I announce?
Announce. Our fans are everywhere in the world.
April 25.
Hey! You heard it first on your view.
Yeah.
Those of you in the UK, you heard it first.
Yeah.
April 25.
We've done something for you people in the UK.
Yes.
And in America, we'll show next. I think sometime in May, we'll get a date out. But
right now,
for London.
go to the
Congratulations.
Yes, so,
well done. No, we'll go and watch the movie.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
So I have to wrap up right now, but congratulations and Eku Palemo wedding, and we're hoping that everything goes well. And thank you so much for joining us on the show. We had a blast with you. Hope you come back soon after the wedding.
No problem. No problem. I enjoyed the gist.
We enjoyed it too.
That's all we can take on today's show. Hope you learned a few things as we have. We'll see you next week. We'll see you tomorrow with the Pigeon Ladies, and then we'll see you Monday. Bye for now.